So in this video, we're going to be doing pretty much a full re-landscape of the backyard. You can see we're going to remove the grass, so we've already sprayed it. It's already dead, it's ready to go. We're going to come in here and we're going to cut all these trees and bushes out. We're going to stump grind all the roots. We're going to install a nice bed all the way around, and it's going to hold rock in there. We're going to put a weed barrier underneath the rock. Then we'll be installing a bunch of new plants and stuff like that, mainly back here. And in the corners, we're going to put some nice, we're going to put some crepe myrtles in the back. We're going to line those up with some plants. And it's going to look really, really pretty when we're done. So hopefully we'll finish this in a couple of days and get to the end product. But got about 3,000 square feet of grass and about 4 tons of rock coming in here with, I don't know, roughly around 100 to 150 plants. So nothing too crazy, but all right guys, we're gonna get to it. So now we got our first step out of the way. We've gone ahead and removed all of the gardenias, which by the way, they were like 15, 20 plus years of age. These guys were monsters. And anyways, now we're ready for step number 2, which is bringing these trees down safely. We don't want to run into any issues, so we'll be careful with that. And once we're done with the removal of the trees, we'll go ahead and grind all the stumps, get our beds prepped for plant installation and rock installation. And then after that, once we're done with the stump grinding, then we'll go ahead and move on to step number 4, which is going to be starting the sod removal. And we'll probably get all the removal done today and have all the landscaping, the plants, the rocks, and the grass, probably have that done tomorrow. We're here at the end of day 1, and as you can see, we have got a blank canvas. We've completely taken out the roots. We've got everything stump grinded. We've got the trees out, they're stump grinded. The crepe myrtles are out, they're stump grinded. The ground is pretty much prepped and ready to go for plants, sod, and rock. Only thing we gotta do is just kind of relocate a couple of heads that are underneath the fence. There's several of them that we gotta fix. And out of everything that we had to stump grind, all we have is one little break, and I'll take that all day. So very good end result here. We just got minor touch-up stuff, and then we're gonna go ahead and fix the irrigation, turn on the water for about 20-30 minutes just to compact the ground, just to keep it nice and flat for when we come in tomorrow with our equipment. And that's the end of day 1. We'll be back at it tomorrow and show you the end result. So here we are wrapping up day 2 of the removal and landscape install. So before I was saying that we were going to put crepe myrtles in these 2 corners. Well, we switched that out and we went with a lemon tree over here, and we went with a lime tree over in the other corner. And then we've got that followed up with some agapanthus. These are going to be blue lily of the Niles. They're going to be really pretty when they start blooming. Then we've got some sun hostas here that are giving us some nice white flowers. They'll be blooming here shortly as well. So they wanted something really fragrant and something flowery. So we went with a Shining Star Jasmine along this back row right here. It's going to give you a lot of nice white flowers almost near year round. And the fragrance, of course, if you know anything about jasmines, they're really, really fragrantly. And then what we did, of course, we put our weed barrier below the rock. Whenever we install rock, we always follow that up with a weed barrier below it. And we went with a nice 1.5 inch river jack, which is some of my favorite. Gives you a nice blue gray color to it. Now here we lined the border of this particular arch. We lined out with a tibuchina, which is a princess flower. It's the dwarf variety, so it's only going to get like 2 or 3 feet in height and width. And again, that stays with these flowers almost year round. Actually, I think they do stay year round. Right here we got on backwater, we've got a black diamond crepe myrtle. It's gonna have black leaves with a white flower. It's gonna be really showy, really poppy, and that's gonna come in a couple of weeks. But look at this grass, absolutely amazing. First day down, we're just running the irrigation over here, just letting it perk up a little bit before we take off. And then you can see in the corners of the pool screen areas, we installed some nice sky blue hydrangeas, and we reinforced the soil. We brought in a lot of black cow, put that underneath there because we had a really sandy soil here, and they like some nutrient heavy enriched soil, so like really alkaline stuff, and those are going to be nice and beautiful when they get taken off. And like I said, again, we've got the lime tree, agapanthus on the inside, sun hostas on the outside, and that's pretty much a wrap. So again, this is another landscape install by From the Ground Up Landscaping. We're based in Orlando, Florida, and hope you guys enjoyed.